Hey guys, Gordon Treadaway here today with the Garland Group doing our own version of a government bailout of sorts. Everybody knows with the economy, the state that it is today, that things are a little bit difficult financially, especially for IT budgets where sometimes the first cuts get made. You know, projects that maybe would have been undergone this year are kind of getting put off until 2010. And so what we thought we'd do today is just discuss briefly some of the tools that we see used pretty widely by other IT departments that might be able to help you guys out, and that can be implemented for free without any expenditure to IT and help you to secure the environment. So one of the first ones I want to discuss today is what's called Windows Server Update Service, I believe, WSUS. That is commonly used for kind of a centralized patch management. It can be used, or it can be implemented for free. It's a free service that Microsoft offers, and once installed as a server or a virtual server, you can basically have a little bit more control over how your patches get distributed within your environment, both to servers and to workstations. Another one I wanted to discuss was USB mass storage devices, you know, your little key fobs or thumb drives. Those can actually be secured using a free group policy template, also from Microsoft. That's available, I believe, through as a knowledge-based article. Just Google it through or Google USB mass storage group policy or something to that effect, and you should be able to identify it pretty quickly. There's plenty of sites out there that also have walkthroughs about how to go through and disable those. Another one that we're pretty big fans of is DumpSec. That's DUMPSEC. Again, just Google it, and I forget, I want to say it's softwaretools.com. That might not be right though, but just Google DumpSec, and that is a free way of kind of managing your Active Directory. It'll go through and allow you to evaluate who's got access to what network shares, which users are on the systems, or which users have access to Active Directory, what do they have access to in Active Directory, what are their permissions. It'll allow you to really quickly and easily evaluate some of your group policies. For instance, your audit policy. What are you set to log successfully? What are you, or which failures are you logging, as well as things like your password policy and things of that nature. So that's a pretty helpful tool that we see used pretty commonly. Another one that we like, or that I like, is TrueCrypt. Now, it's not an enterprise. Application, but it can be pretty helpful, especially for you guys who have only maybe 2 or 3 laptops in your organization, that can be used to implement whole disk encryption. Now, when I say that it's not enterprise capable, what I mean by that is there's no like remote dashboard for an IT administrator to access the laptop and unlock it should somebody in the field accidentally lock themselves out. But it is possible to create backup disks, so as long as you have physical access to the laptop, then you can unlock it with relatively little difficulty. So that's one way of implementing that whole disk encryption that you see us recommend, as well as examiners, and it's no additional expense to y'all. So we're a pretty big fan of that product. Again, it's a free open source product. It's called TrueCrypt. That's TrueCrypt. Another one that we like, and I'll just discuss a couple more here, and potentially we can do this again in the future, but another one that we like is WinDirStat. It stands for Windows Directory Statistics. Again, that's a free application that you can load on a server or really any workstation, and it's a little utility that when you run it, will kind of give you a graphical image of where all the space on the hard drive is being taken up, so you can see real quickly where that where that 15 gig went or something like that. So especially on network shares and whatnot, where you just got information everywhere and you're not sure how to get your hands around it, that's a pretty easy way to do it. And another site with some really helpful information is, or I'm sorry, not another site, but Microsoft offers this. It's called sysinternals, I believe it is. So again, Google sysinternals, and it's a whole wide range of free products by Microsoft that will help you to manage your environment. So again, we might do this again later. Hopefully those are a few tools that will help you guys out. If you have any questions, just post them here, and we'll be happy to dialogue about it. Hope that helps you out, guys, and take care.